All right, the probe into Hunter Biden gaining steam as a new report claims that he used the FBI mole named One Eye, no joke, to tip off his Chinese business partners about any federal investigation, which, by the way, is taking place. GOP Congressman Austin Pfluger sits on the House Foreign Affairs Committee and joins us now. So we're trying to get to the bottom of this. This sounds like a comic book, but can we find out who the guy One Eye is in the FBI?
I mean, it does sound like a B-roll movie with an antagonist that's a Russian arms dealer that you can't make this up and you don't want to watch the movie. We hope we can, and I'll give credit to Jamie Comer. This is our commitment to America. We're going to have accountability, and it starts with stories like this. But this goes back to 2019, and allegedly the information was in DOJ. They could have investigated. They did not, and now they're trying to trump up charges. So I hope we can get to the bottom of this.
I just wonder when the rest of the media is going to be even curious about the bank records that show all these Bidens taking money from a Chinese company directly linked to the government, the Chinese government. I just don't know how long they can keep giving it the Heisman. Meanwhile, today there's going to be a high-stakes hearing. You're going to be all over it. The TikTok CEO is going to be there trying to defend his very popular app and keep it in America. It's been banned from Norway. It's been banned from the Netherlands. It's been banned from India. What are you going to be asking today?
Well, we're very worried about the national security implications of this app and whether or not the CCP is directing traffic behind the scenes. Now, they're going to say that they're not, that they have this Project Texas where they're putting the data centers inside the United States. But it's already, we know that they lied about whether or not they were spying. They were using TikTok as an app to spy on American journalists. And we said in our commitment to America that we were going to protect every American. That includes our physical borders at the southwest border, like we've talked about before, but it also includes our cyber border. And I think it's important that we do that. This seems like a Trojan horse. What are they doing with this information? There's 150 million Americans that are on this, 1.5 billion users worldwide. Are they using the data for their own personal information? Is the CCP ready to use that to influence using malign thoughts in any way that they seem fit? That's the question that we need to ask today.
And Congressman Pfluger, too, it's pretty noteworthy. There are a lot of Democrats who are just as wary as Republicans, including Mark Warner, who might be as knowledgeable about cyber tech as anybody in Washington, but flanked by Mark Pocan of Wisconsin and Robert Garcia of California. Congressman Jamal Bowman went to bat for the Chinese app. Listen.
Why the hysteria and the panic and the targeting of TikTok? As we know, Republicans in particular have been sounding the alarm, creating a red scare around China. It poses about the same threat that companies like Facebook and Instagram. Let's not be racist towards China and express our xenophobia.
Does this guy get cable news? Does he see China and Russia combining forces to displace us and redeclare a world order with them at top? Racist to think that China's a threat to us?
I mean, this is just ridiculous. Speaker McCarthy deserves a lot of credit for establishing the Joint Select Committee on China. This is a bipartisan effort. Republicans made a commitment. We're doing it. And now you have, he's in the minority, by the way. Mr. Bowman is in the minority for talking about some sort of racist claim with TikTok. His other Democrat colleagues are coming alongside us. They have questions, and we want to protect Americans' data. We want to protect national security. And it starts today. Tune in for a good hearing.
Yeah, just so you know, it's a very different TikTok they look at in China as compared to us. It's more of a learning tool in China. With us, this just, it smooths the brain. Congressman Pfluger, thanks so much. Look forward to your questions today.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.